concluding round one match here on stage 2. Butlins Minehead for the 2025 UK Open, and we have a couple of players who have had very different darting careers. Max Hopp, the first ever German to win a senior title in the PDC. We thought the sky was the limit. However, over the past few years, it's fair to say that the star didn't shine as brightly, so much so that he dropped off the tour for a couple of years. He is back. He is making baby steps towards trying to get where he once was. He'll be looking maybe enviously at the likes of Martin Schindler, Ricardo Pietrezco, Gabriel Clemens, maybe even Nico Springer, wanting to get to that level. We know that Max Hopp is a hugely talented player, a very popular player in darting circles as well. He will have many fans, there is no doubt. He comes up against a definitive amateur in Shaun Fox, who came through the PDC in the community qualifiers. An Essex County player who's made one previous appearance at the UK Open where he lost in round 1. And he is an amateur, Nico, in the true sense of the word, because since that match he played in 2019, he's had 2 cracks at Q School and played 5 Challenge Tour events. He's a county player, not much more, who is getting his big opportunity.
Isn't that what this tournament is all about? When you're 16 years of age and you bolt onto the scene like Max Hopp did in 2012, the financial rewards for him were there immediately. That doesn't happen for everybody. If you look at Shaun Fox, he's your quintessential county player who will every now and again dip his toe in the water, but might not have the financial backing to do anything just a little bit more. This may be the biggest opportunity he's ever had. And when you draw someone like Max Hopp, who has got a big profile, this is a chance for Foxy to be on the run into the next round. Great walk-on song, by the way. Great choice.
Not the most creative choice of nickname we were discussing before we came on air. I feel Fantastic Mister would be a better nickname. I don't think I'm going to take that up with Shaun, but it's an option if he listens back.
59. Max require 170.
Max Hopp is looking to reel in the big fish. This will get the crowd going. It's not going to happen, but can he get one big treble to leave a 2-darter? No, he can't.
And because he doesn't, Foxy should smell an opportunity.
99.
Not bad. Not bad at all. First leg of this contest is still in the balance.
Could go over to the treble 18s if that's a blocker. Nope.
40.
Some things change, some things stay the same, and his stubbornness on the treble 20 is just part of his game. It is the bull.
63.
Very nearly found by Foxy.
Actually requires 72.
That's a really interesting play. It's almost old school. Double 8. Oh, we'll give Max the first leg. It's very ragged.
Shaun, you require 25.
That was perilously close to the treble 9, but he doesn't mind. He gets the single and the double 8 for a 1-0 lead. An immediate break for Shaun.
Yes, not the greatest quality start, but it is a break of throw. So Shaun Fox will take that every day of the week. Winner of this will take on a local boy, Glastonbury's Justin Hood, who is a first-time tour card holder, but he's done so well in the first few weeks. He got into the top 96 and therefore starts in round 2. So that £1,000 is in his bank balance already.
There's a lot of animal type nicknames going on in this section of the draw. You got Foxy, you got Max Hopp, which is kind of like a rabbit, And then you've got Happy Feet
140.
for Justin Hood. When are they going to make an animated movie about darts? They've got enough characters.
Pixar, DreamWorks, if you're listening.
If Foxy goes on a run here in this tournament, that would be something. Do you remember Barry Lynn from a few years back? He made the quarterfinals from nowhere. And if I may be so frank, Max Hopp getting back on tour via Q School this year, for me, was a huge surprise.
140.
Way ahead of schedule, in my opinion. And I just wonder what the next 2 years will have for Max. Even if he's not to retain his tour privileges over the next couple of years,
101.
if he has a journey of improvement, that will be enough.
Well, this would improve Shaun Fox's position. It'd put him 2-0 up.
77.
It was a whisker away. However, he is likely to come back.
This one is not a whisker away.
90. Shaun, you require 24.
Double 12, a target he's already gone for. And this time he finds it. 2-0 lead for the Englishman. Trying to take advantage of the fact that Max Hopp has only won one game on the Pro Tour this year. That was against Radek Sagansky, who we are going to see in the next match on this stage.
140.
Yeah, looking at Max's performance levels in those 5 Players' Championship matches he's played, he's not averaged above 90 yet. That will have to change, and pronto.
Yes. Your average throughout the season is going to need to be somewhere between 90 and 93.
81.
That's a big range I'm giving him there. The closer to 93 it is, the better. But we saw last year with Ricky Evans, you can average over 94 for the year and still struggle.
121.
You've obviously known Max a long time. Why do you think he kind of tapered off compared to how he was playing? Because on the face of it, I think one of the issues he's had was the constant changing of the throwing style. Couldn't seem to settle on anything.
Yep, it was the same with equipment as well. Even when he was winning the German Darts Open 7 years ago,
140.
he was getting lost with his style. As soon as he was winning, he was changing points, changing barrels, flights, stems. If you do that so often, you can get swept up in change and you can lose feel and comfort and synchronicity.
96.
And I think his game was just thrown into space. And he still hasn't found that level of performance since then.
140.
He's on a search for it right now.
141.
And he's going to need to find this 1-4-1, otherwise he's going to be 3-0 down.
Back up for treble 20.
65. Shaun, you require 40.
This is Dream Street for Shaun.
Gash on a third leg. Shaun.
And he is wandering down Dream Street
Shaun to throw
with a big smile on his face. 3-0 up with 2 breaks a throw.
Well, the only dart that Max has had at double was that wild one at double 8 that careered off into the 11. Signs are not good.
59.
And you can't get carried away when you're 3-0 up either. You're only halfway through. And you're up against someone with
85.
around 13 years of experience, even at such a young age. And he's a fabulous pundit in German televised darts as well as Max. Does a great job with that. And in a funny sort of way, in a mental perspective, it actually makes him a stronger player. He's got more ammunition as to how to evolve his game because he can watch people week in, week out. But when he's watching Fox hit a maximum there, he's thinking, uh-oh, maybe the ground is trying to swallow me up.
Taking you through scores around the board as well as stage 2, but the main stage is underway as well. Rusty Jake Rodriguez, a 6-2 winner against Mike Gillett. We've gone nearly an hour and a half without mentioning her. Haven't yet touched on Bo Greaves, who plays Stefan Belmont next. That is a brutal first round tie.
Just a little bit. I wouldn't want to be Stefan today. Wouldn't want to be Max Hopp right now. Look at what Foxy's doing to him.
96.
He's picking apart.
I mean, even a 180 leaves him on a very tricky outshot. And he's not going to get that 180.
100.
Departs with a ton. Shaun Fox is 68 points away from a 4-0 advantage. Double four. Straight in there. Beautifully done from Fox.
Max to throw first.
Sometimes when you get amateur players who qualify, they can be brilliant at county, in floor events. They face the bright lights of the stage and panic, and you can completely understand that. Shaun Fox is doing anything but.
But times are different now. People play on streams all over the place. Having a camera pointing right at you for the entire game, it is now commonplace in Super League venues across the UK. Local darts have their own YouTube channels. County darts, they stream their games. Yes, this is a grander stage, a grander tournament. A bigger type of opponent. But the preparation to get here is better than it's ever been. So the fear factor of the stage, it's not as prevalent.
One player who won't be making it any further, Charlie Manby. He's lost 6-4 to Aidan Kirk, who will play Hopp Puha on board too.
That was a brutal draw for both Aidan and Charlie. So the history maker, Charlie Manby, is not going to be into the next round, but 59. We'll be talking about him forever. What a fabulous visit. He was thinking maximum to pressurize the 102 of Hopp, and he may still have to hit it.
It's the first leg where there is a degree of comfort for Max. And I say that quite loosely because the way that Shaun has been finishing, 160 is not beyond him. He should come back. That's a poor setup shot. And it's that persistence, it's that obstinance with treble 20 when the dart was stacked up so tall.
It always has been a weakness. For some players, it's a strength because they can get past blockers. Hopp can't. He's got to evolve. Interesting player. He's got 44 left. One dart at double 16.
47.
And Fox can stretch his legs even more with another break of throat.
Double 10. It is the dream position for Shaun Fox to be in. He is 5-0 up on Max Hopp, and he is throwing for the match. And it's no wonder there is a huge puff of the cheeks from the Maximizer because he's minimizing his talent right now.
Hasn't got a great deal of during the UK Open, even when he had his tour card before Max Hopp. He hasn't won in this tournament since 2021.
45.
He had the last 64 there where he lost out to... In fact, in 2021, he did beat William O'Connor and Vincent van der Voort. He lost out to Peter Jakes by 10 legs to 9 in the last 32. But this is a nightmare of epic proportions. You come all the way from Germany to Minehead, which is a very arduous journey. And he might walk away with no wins and even no legs.
45.
Well, chances have been so few and far between. He's had 2 darts at double.
I think he's starting to realise what's looking him in the eye.
60.
It's the word defeat. And you've already mentioned that Greg Ritchie game from recently, you just don't sense that Shaun Fox is going to falter.
Exhibit A.
The look on Hopp's face tells you everything you need to know. The end is very close.
Double top for Shaun Fox.